Howdy, welcome back to the Pacific Northwest Gold Rushers. I'm Jeff, amateur prospector, and this is Gold Rush 23. I did a video yesterday of my first time trying to do black sands, and I know I don't have the gear for it, but I did clean up the cons from my 3 sluices and my gold wheel. Well, I got a comment from AU Metal Mental, who I've communicated with before. And he says that my gold wheel cons probably have 2 to 3 times more gold than I recovered. So, how can I not pass up that challenge? So I got my blue bowl out. Okay, so he may say, well, that's not going to get everything either. But it will at least give me a good indicator, because 2 to 3 times is a lot. So here are my cons from yesterday. I did have that cleaned. So these are the cons from, I ran those 2 buckets through 3 sluices. Yes, it was Frankenstein together. So now I'm going to take these cons, put them in that pan, and run them through my blue bowl. I was thinking about panning it, but it's just a fun day, and now he's piqued my curiosity. So let's find out. Gold Rush 23. Thanks for commenting, AU Metal Mental. Let's get to it. Okay, so I explained what the challenge is, and again, AU Metal Mental, I don't want you to think that I took that as any kind of insult or anything. I value comments, and I've said yesterday that I only know what I've learned mostly on YouTube as far as processing beach sand. I just watched the Flower Gold Wizard video this morning. He was on Superior, and you know, he has a variety of different mats. I've been playing with it for years, so I don't have any of that. But it is giving me something to think about and kind of research and see what I want to go with, because I don't have a lot of money, so my decisions have to be what I feel is the most solid. But that being said, I emptied the container. That's how much we have. That's not even my super sluice, that's my SP14. Blue bowl's running good. I got some, I made sure not to quite overdo the jet dry this time. Right now it seems to be set really well. I'm not going to slow walk this one. I watched, I think it was Alan Robertson. He shows how to make silicone mats for the blue bowl, and I had everything to do it until I got flooded out, and then I just haven't gotten around to doing it. But I know this does it because I've used it before. It just takes a long time, and of course I'm not going to sit here and set the camera up so you can watch water spin for 4 or 5 hours. But it's really just to see, I want to see if he's right. You know, I had one comment from, I can't remember who it was now, said that the gold wheel will catch it, and now I have a comment that says it won't. So let's find out. If I could talk today, Gold Rush 23. Okay, I got the first load in. Water's still speeding up, because when you add, it slows the water down a little bit. But I can tell you right now, when you see the swirls start to work its way, but that will get better. You can see it moving there. But again, when you add stuff, it slows the water down. So my problem in the past was trying to overcompensate and say, oh, more water. less water, more water. Just give it time. Back in a bit. Howdy, hey, just an update. Okay, I'm about half to 2/3 of the way done. Just filled it up again, letting it do its thing. But Metal, I want to let you know that I'm not going to take this all the way until there's just nothing but gold. I'm just trying to get the majority of it off, and so I have it set pretty low because I just want, like I said, you know, if I can get this down to a reasonable amount to pan it back, that's what I'm looking for. 2 to 3 times of yesterday. If that happens, I'll be happy. Regardless, I appreciate your guys' comments. We'll see if we got another beach nug. Gold Rush 23. Howdy, hey. All right. Well, got the last of it in there. So I'm going to let that clean out all the lights. And once it's towards the end of it, we're just going to stop, put it back in the pan. And even if I miss some, the comment of 2 to 3 times of what I had yesterday, I should have gold. I don't know yet. I haven't really seen anything when I shut it down and push everything back out. But this gold here is so small, who knows? You know, it's not going anywhere. It's going right into a bucket. Even if I totally messed up, it's there. Going back in the bucket, which will go back into that bin. And who knows? It's just a nice day. Believe it or not, I'm doing laundry. It's kind of nice now. You don't have to go to a river and rub it on a rock. You just put it in a machine and it does it. So I had to get that done anyway, so this is a good thing to do while I have to do a few loads of laundry. So what better way to do that than find me a nug. Gold Rush 23. Howdy, hey. Welcome back. Alrighty. Well, I'm kind of thinking that's about as far as I want to take it down. There's still some lights moving around in there and stuff. And I can still see black sands climbing. But this gold is so small, I'm trying to look in here and see if I see any, but I might have a speck or two in there, but my plan is to dump the rest of that into the pan, and we're just going to pan the rest of that down by hand. Moment of truth. Let's do it. Gold Rush 23. Howdy, hey. Okay, I've been panning that back for a little bit now. You can see how much black sand I've actually already removed. But got a speck of gold there. And a speck of gold there. And maybe even a smaller one right there. And the same as there. So these are really small again. Those two up there are definitely gold. But they're so small. Oh, I got one other tiny one right there too. So there is gold. It's going to take a little bit more to get this pan back. But 2 to 3 times, I'm not seeing it yet. Let's find out. There's 23. And hey, just an update. Well, you know, panning this stuff is a long, slow process, and I have to take it very slow. But I have a lot of powder right there. I don't know if this is going to... There's some larger flakes too, but right in that green corner there. I can't, this camera sucks, but there's a lot of powder and several flakes. And same with over here. And then we got a little one there too. So this is definitely a slow way of doing this, but I'm looking at the challenge. There's got to be at least a half a teaspoon of black sand still in there, and I have to take it super slow, because 2 to 3 times of yesterday, that would be awesome. But it would also tell me that I have to find a definite different way of cleaning this stuff up. So let me get back to it. Gold Rush 23. Well, howdy, hey. All right, I got her done. God, it takes forever to pan this stuff, and this gold is tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Just when you think you see a tiny piece, there's one even tinier next to it. And next to it, there's a tinier one. But there's a beach nug in there. Let me show you. If I can get the glare up. So I'm glad I did it. This is all kind of a lesson weekend right now anyway. But as far as AU Metal Mental, that's not 2 or 3 times the gold, but it's I would have to say I lost about 25% in the gold wheel, and it's just incredible to me just how tiny it is. So definitely requires some very specialty mats. You know, if I lost that in the gold wheel, I guarantee you over there in that tub, my sluices probably only recovered, and this is just a pull it out of your you know where. I probably only actually out of that black sand probably recovered less than half. Less than half. That's why I didn't throw it away. So appreciate you there, Metal Mental. It was good to get that out of there in my gold wheel, because it is just the beach stuff. If I would have run something else in there, then it would have been cross-contaminated. So thanks for the kick in the booty to get me to check that. Again, I watch other videos, and I'm going to be researching ways. I don't know, I have to figure something out. I got lots of time, because this stuff here is kind of going to be more of the off-season processing stuff. So like I said, I was watching Flyer Gold Wizard. He has a combination of mats from Sawtooth to, what was that one called, Motherlode. But again, I have to kind of improvise with what I have, because I definitely, I can't technically, well, I could, but I still got to get my savings back up from being flooded out. I don't want to buy a whole new sluice. So I'm going to try to think of a way to maybe improvise. So once again, thanks for the kick in the booty there, Metal Mental. And God, these darn cottonwood things keep landing in my damn water. This is a good day. Good way to do laundry. Let's get some gold while I'm doing laundry. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Once again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. Leave me comments, suggestions. I appreciate them. It was a good lesson learning weekend, and I still got me some beach nugs. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your week, everyone. Thanks for watching. Gold Rush 23.